If you're on the replay, you can always skip ahead. I know that some of you guys watch the replays after you've purchased a kit, so I wanted you to have it available. Let's see. I think I got everything set up here. All right, let's go over to this one and then here, and I have to use my phone to send out a broadcast. So give me just a second. Give me just a second to do all the things. Oh gosh, my battery is so low. My battery's low. All right, copy. All right, let's send this. Hold on, y'all. Send a message right here. Craft these butterflies with me. Paste. Send. Perfect. All right. My phone battery is literally almost dead. Let me plug my phone in. Ah! Oh my goodness. I have cords everywhere. Oh my gosh, y'all. Hello, friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Robin. You're from your cruise ship headed to New Zealand? Oh my goodness. Girl, I hope you have a good time. I hope you have the time of your life. I will not cruise. I might cruise like along the coast real close to land so I could swim there. But I don't know about going across like the ocean. I don't know about that. I'm just really unsure. All right, I got that pulled up on my phone. I'm going to pull up my Facebook over there on my iPad. Give me just a second. Y'all, this is a new kit, and you get all three of them. There is a lot of pieces, and we're going to craft it. And I'm going to take my sweet little time. Y'all want to come back on the replay, you can totally do that. But I am going to craft this here. Y'all, I was planning on coming on earlier, and I had to pull all the stuff for tomorrow. And I got sidetracked. I got distracted. What's new? Hello, Jennifer. Hello, everyone. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new here, my name is Amber. Thank you for being here. If you are on the YouTube channel, thank you guys for being here. The description has the link to this kit. If you are on Facebook, you can comment the word fresh. Comment the word fresh on Facebook, and YouTube, check the description. This is a lot of pieces, like I said, and I'm going to show you how it looks. I've got it all dumped out here. And these are all the colors that I picked. I think it's going to be cute. I'm also going to use markers. I'm going to do all the things. It's going to be adorable. Robin, the word fresh does not work on YouTube. That keyword is an automation through Facebook. But if you are watching Robin on the cruise ship and you want to go check out this craft kit, in the description of the video is the link to this. I pasted it into the description for you guys. I try to do that on YouTube. All right, y'all. This has got lots of parts, lots of pieces. It is butterflies. It is so super cute. They have little stands. They do layer. There's a bunch. Oh, you're so welcome. Hello, all of the Facebook friends. Thank you guys for being here. Your phone is on low battery. Girl, same. Same. I think I said this is a trio. I'm pretty sure this might be 4. How many is here? 1, 2, 3. No, there's 3. Y'all, I can't count. I cannot count. There is 3. It looked very deceiving to me. Sorry. So sorry about that. All right, this is going to go here. This one's going to go here. That one is going to go over here. I'm laying these all out in groupings so that I know like which one I'm going to do with what. And that way I'll know. They each have 3 stand, or they each have a stand. Hello, Lynn. Hello, everyone. So they each have a stand here. This one has a little cut notch out of the side, so it's going to go right here. Let's see. There's also little bits and pieces we don't need. Hello, Patty. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. So this is my last task of the day. I am not doing another thing. I had a very long night last night, and I am absolutely ready to go home today. All right, so this one I believe is going to go right here. This one will go over. Nope, that one doesn't go there. Does that one go there? Oh, it does go there. Look at that. All right, what about you? Do you go there? No, you don't go there either. Do you go there? No. No, no, no. All right, this one's got a little notch. This one's got a notch. Where do you go? I don't know where you go. What is here? I'm missing something. What am I missing? Hang on. Oh, duh. Y'all, bless me. Bless me, bless me, bless me. Oh, gosh. That's a little more helpful. That goes there. So the tab pieces go on the front. The ones that are flat at the bottom go on the back side. Look at me, figuring it out. Alrighty, I got this. I got this. Let's do that. No wonder I was having issues. No wonder. That one goes there. That one's gonna go there. That flower, I bet you, is gonna rotate around and go, maybe that one goes there. Yeah, that one goes there. All right, this one goes here. That one there. Yeah, I like to sort them out before I get started. All right, this one's got a little wonky leaf. And then this one goes here. Oh my goodness gracious. Tell me those are not the stinking cutest little butterflies. Well, I have 72 colors to choose from. Oh my goodness. I've got a lot of colors, y'all, and I forgot my paper. Give me a second. Give me just a moment. Imagine that I forgot it. I need to go get more wax paper too. Y'all, I don't want to go to the dollar store. I really do not. All right, so these guys right here, I use Decor paint. Melissa, ain't it cute? Ain't they cute? So stinking adorable. All right, so my thoughts are to do the bodies. Okay, look, just hear me out. We're gonna plan and prep before we paint. Okay, so I like to do things like a craft by craft basis. So if I'm gonna do something that I'm gonna paint and it's got lots of pieces and lots of layers, I will either do everything that's gonna be the same color, paint all of those things, and then so I will do all of the greens, I will do all the green, I will do all the green. Then I'll do all the flowers, all the flowers, all the flowers, and then I will do my little butterflies last because they're gonna have the details that are gonna be different colors. So I'm going to just share with you what my thoughts are, and it might change, okay? So this is what I've got here. So I've got 2 greens for the greens, the green stuff. So I've got foliage green and I have light avocado. Now they are 2 different colors, but I think it's going to make a really nice highlight color. This color here, the foliage green, over this one. So even though they're so vastly different in shades, like the value of them are like, this is super dark, this is super light, I think they're going to complement each other, and it's going to give us some dimension to our grass, and it's going to create a really cool effect. So I've got light avocado, and I have foliage green. So these are Decor paints, and this is the Americana line. All right, for the butterfly bodies, okay, I looked up some butterflies, and they all are different, y'all. They're all different. Some got black bodies, some got gray bodies, some got brown bodies, some got all kinds of different color bodies. So I thought I would do like a gray mix of things. So this is zinc, which would be, if I did a shading, I might use a marker or I might use this one. But I have neutral gray and storm cloud gray. These are the two that I'm like, I think are going to be the body because they're softer because I'm using softer colors. So this one is like, do we need a little add a little bit more? Maybe, but I don't want to use black. So I got zinc, storm cloud gray, Janice, I love butterflies. Same girl. Neutral gray. And this is the Crafters acrylic. This one is not going to be in the Americana collection of Deco Art paint. It's going to be in the Crafters acrylic section. So, but I love the shade. The shade does not come in any of the Americana. So I have to do like 3 layers of this, but I really love the shade. So that's my body idea. Then I have all of this here. My flowers, I have white. Whoops, I just knocked that over. Flowers, white, which is all these little bits here. And each of the flowers, I thought about using my alcohol markers to add a glow of, like, you know how some flowers, I don't know anything about flowers, but I do know that some flowers, even though their petals are white, they have a colored center that kind of bleeds out. And that's what I was thinking of doing with this, is doing my yellow center, like in the middle, but then on the petals, doing like some sort of like color highlight, something like that. So I'm going to do my flower petals white, and I'm going to do the tops of my flowers sand, or I might add a darker yellow. Hello, Eliza. How are you? A darker yellow, so I might go grab that. But I was thinking the pastel shade of yellow might be really pretty. Then I have my butterflies. Okay, so this is where I am not really sure exactly what I'm going to do with my butterfly wings. I really don't know. So I pulled different colors thinking, okay, what would be cute together? So I was like, okay, here's some purples. So we've got some purples here. This is Morning Mist, which is one of my favorites. This is Purple Petal. And then this is Gentle Heather. So when I was pulling these, I was like, oh, these are going to be so pretty. I think I'm going to love this. And then I was reminded when I sat down here, I was like, girl, you got all these little spots that you're going to paint. Do you think you're going to be able to use a paintbrush and get them to look the way that you want them to? Probably not. So the likelihood of me making this look really good is going to be few and far between. But I'm going to try with these colors to do some different details, okay? So these are my purples. Then I have Cotton Candy and Warm Beige. So I've got a light pink, a peach, and then I have Peaches and Cream. I thought these might go well together. I thought, okay, let's figure out this here. Okay, so I've got that little cluster there. Then I was unsure about this. So I have Blue Mist, Sea Glass, and Colonial Blue. So then I'm going, okay, these two are very close, so maybe we should do like these two here, but what about maybe doing a little bit of that? I don't really know for sure. So that is, like I said, Colonial Blue, Sea Glass, and Blue Mist. Now my thought is to take all of these different colors, because sometimes butterflies are very colorful and they have like a rainbowy kind of look to them. Some of them are different, like they're all an orange family. They're a monarch family. They're a whatever kind of family. But I thought, what if we just made them really colorful? Just colorful. Do our own thing with our butterflies. So my initial thought is, okay, do the body and then just do what you want on all the little bits of the wings. All of them can just be a coordination of all of these, even if this is only one color is here, this one's over here, even if it's just bits and pieces. That is kind of my thought for this. So I'm going to just do what I want and I'm going to let it just come together. So I am going to set each of these aside. Okay, we're going to set them aside. And I'm going to keep like this butterfly and these flowers in a pile over here. And I'm only going to paint the grass. This butterfly and these flowers aside in its own. That way everything's grouped together. This one can be set aside, same. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put all my little flowers on top here. And this little guy can get set over here. We need to paint both of the grasses on these. Because you can see how there's some back grass and some front grass. But we don't got to worry about where the flowers or the butterfly is going to go, because that's going to get overlaid. We just want to focus on our grass. Okay, so that one's there. Let's put this one aside here. All right, and then let's do this one over here. Now that we've got everything segmented in sections, we can just paint all of our greens. And then we'll build and layer everything on top of that. That way we can kind of see it come together, and that's going to help us decide on our colors. So if you're new to crafting, or you're not sure like how to plan or do your colors or what to do next, start with a base. Like if you're not sure what to do with your butterfly, get your green going, get your flowers going, and then do your butterfly last. You don't have to know all the colors to get started. So I am going to use a makeup sponge though for my greens. And we're going to do light avocado, and I'm going to use a brush for the foliage green. What y'all think about my choices? Do y'all like my choices? I think they're great choices. I think they're fantastic. And if you're going to watch this on the replay, you know, you should be able to keep up with me and paint along. Or you can just skip ahead and do what you want to do. All right, so I'm going over the whole thing with my sponge. Taking the guesswork out of it, just painting the whole bottom. All right. Love the colors. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Now, if you are not really good at shading, this would be a great opportunity for you to practice. They're awesome. Thank you. So you guys, don't forget, we have our Blooming Savings Sale happening. It's 20% off sale in my shop. If you're watching on Facebook, you can comment the word special. If you place an order, you also can get free shipping if your order is over $50. And I always say to people, the best time to get the really expensive, I say expensive, but the more costly kits that have a lot of pieces and parts is anytime we have a sale. Anytime there's a sale, take advantage of that. All right, so this one here is going to overlay on top of this one. So you can see how everything is painted green now. Those are going to be so cute, aren't they? I know we were crafting patriotic stuff yesterday, but these butterflies are so fun. They are so super cute. When I shared the sneak peek picture of this, everyone was asking, when are you going to craft these? And I was like, I'm going to craft them. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your little self. You can follow the tutorial and craft along. Alrighty. Hey, April. She's not in here. She came and turned on the oven like she's going to be in here, and then she's not in here. She'll probably be back. Okay. So that one goes with that one. All right, let's do the next one. It's too quiet in here. All I hear is the fans running. Oh my goodness gracious. I was gonna do a brighter green and then I changed my mind. You know what else? These would be cute if you did them in a patriotic theme, like patriotic colors. That would be adorable. Absolutely adorable. I'm only doing one coat. I say that. I say that. All right, let's dry it. So I'm going to lay these over. You got your Whatnot t-shirts. Boots and the flag on navy, and you love it. I'm so glad. Y'all, we have a rerun show tomorrow. There's 68 designs tomorrow. I went through the list and I pulled as many as I could for tomorrow. Hello, Renee. So if you have missed our Whatnot shows and you want to come see some replays, like reruns, you should come and join us. All right, there's one. Okay, and we'll add our little highlights here momentarily. Let's see, this goes over here. Best shirts ever. Thank you. Thank you. All right, and then we have this one right here. So first things first is I've started with the grassy parts, and now I'm going to go on to my flowers. Okay, we'll do our little highlights with our paintbrush with our lighter color green here in a few. Okay, so I'm just going to set this aside. Set that one's there, and then we got this one right over here. Here, let's move this so you guys can see. That way you can follow along, right? All righty. It was lots of fun. It's always lots of fun. We always have a good time. It was just a little more extra last night. I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot extra. If you cannot tell, we absolutely love to listen to music, sing the songs, just have a blast, live our life. Let's go over our flowers with our white. So our white might take us a couple of coats. And I'm just going to use a makeup sponge. And I'm also going to use some painter's tape. So there's our white, or our flowers that we're going to paint white. My husband was here, and then I think he left. All right, there's our first coat. All right, that one goes with this one. Okay, let's do our next one. We're going to put our flowers on tape for this one. I'm not mixing my flowers with each other. I'm going to separate them. All right. Let's get some white. I think we're having tenderloins for dinner, but I could be wrong. We might be having tuna salad. All right, here is this one that goes with this one. And I will need to do second coats. This one. Set that one over there. Let's get us another piece of tape. Alright. I did have tacos today. I had a taco and a half. I didn't have a whole, I didn't have 2 tacos. I had a taco and a half. How's your weather in your area? Today it was very chilly here. Very disappointed. I thought by wearing my Summer Vibes t-shirt that I would start to channel warmer weather, and it did not happen. I was kind of bummed. All right, let's do our second coat on this one. I think we're just going to do 2 coats. It's snowing? Oh my gosh. I mean, I can't even complain. Very hot in the UK today. Ooh. Let me see what our weather is. I'm pulling up the weather app. It says it's 69. Hold on. Look at this, y'all. This is the craziness. Today it says it's 69 currently. Tomorrow is 73, 77, 81, 81, 82, 85, 86, 87, 84. Absolute amazing weather. It's 53 right now, 61 tomorrow. Wow. Sunny and bright in Southern California. 82 degrees. I love that. I'm here for it. I am here for that all day, every day. All right, let's get this last one. Let's do it. And then we're going to do our butterflies. All right. Okay, so now I've got all my flowers painted. I've got all my grasses painted. We want to focus on the next thing would be our butterfly bodies. And the way that these butterflies are is they are cut through. So this piece is tabbed to this one. Your little antennas, y'all be really careful because they're tabbed right there. You can pop these off and paint them and put them back on. I'm going to leave mine attached. But your butterfly is attached and these cut all the way through. So I'm just going to pop the little wing off. Pop this wing off over here. And now I've got my body that I can paint and I have my wings that are separate. Well, it goes like this, I believe. How does that go? No, it does go like that. It goes like that. So, I'm going to put my wings on my tape. Actually, let me move this flower over here. Hey, April, yeah. Did Mark leave? Yeah. Okay. He did leave. So we're going to do a wing and a wing. There is this one, so we're going to do our body, and then we have our wings prepped. All right, let's do the next one. So again, same thing with this one. So the body, and then this wing here, or this part of the wing that's like on the back side that you can't see, is cut. This is cut, and this is cut. So I just want to separate this. I'm going to leave all of this together. I'm not going to break them apart. But now I've got my little body. Okay. So I'm going to move this flower over here. And I'm going to put this one with the flowers that go with this one. And now I've got my little butterfly body for this one. Now we're going to prep this one. So we're going to do all of our bodies next, and then we're going to do our wings last. So same thing here. On the back side, you can see that it's cut through, and you just want to separate the two. Okay, and then separate this one. Oh, I almost broke it all the way through. I don't want to do that. All right, let's move this flower over here. And let's put this butterfly wing and that butterfly wing on our tape here. So now we've got this body. So all of our little butterflies are coming together. Now we want to do our body. So this is where I have these colors here. Are the two grays, and then I've got that zinc color, which is the darker color. So I think what I might do is start with this color, and then highlight with this color. I think that's a fair choice. Okay, so I'm going to do the whole body this one. This is going to be neutral gray. There we go. Oh my goodness, y'all. My phone's frozen over here. Let me try again. There we go. I got it pulled back up. Alright, let's get my plate. So I've got my green, my white, which I always end up with too much paint. We're going to do neutral gray. And I only need a smidge. Look at that. I did really good. We're going to paint all of our butterfly bodies. Every bit of it. Top all the way to the bottom. All right, there's this one. Let's do this one. Get us some more paint. April, what do you have left to do?
I'm just, right now I'm about to do this bulk order.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just doing the whole, putting it down.
All right. Cute little butterfly body. All right, that is neutral gray. Now I'm going to come back through and I'm going to do a second coat. just stuck my finger right in the paint. Alright, there's that one. And then let me dry this one so I can do it the next coat. It's gonna be 96 next Wednesday? Holy cow. Well, ain't gonna be 96 here. But I'll tell you what, summer's coming and it's gonna be in the, it's gonna get hot, I'm telling you. Our pool is 66 degrees. I did check that. I was kind of sad. Super sad. All right, so all of our bodies have been painted. All of our little bodies. You know what I forgot to do? Our stands. We need to paint our stands green. I almost forgot that. I almost forgot. Let me go ahead. Goodness gracious. Don't forget your stands. I thought about painting them brown, but like dirt, you know, like the little green stuff's coming up out the dirt, but I was like, no, we're going to do green stands. Oops. Usually it doesn't get that warm. That is really warm for this time of year. In the 90s. Actually, I need to bring these back over here. I'm just going to do another quick coat. Alright, stand is done. That one's done. And let's go ahead and knock this one out. Okay, check, check, check. So we're gonna focus on our little bodies momentarily. We've got our little bodies here. We've got our wings ready to go. We got our little flower centers ready to go, and our grasses are also ready to go. So the only thing that has not been painted yet is our butterflies here. So I'm gonna decide what is the base color of each of the butterflies going to be and what is the little details going to be. So I think we should do layers on our butterflies. So I think I want to do that. We're gonna do shading on our bodies, and we're gonna do our little antennas black, which I did forget my black. Let me go get that. I went ahead and got my yellow ochre too. I could have just used a marker. All right, so we're gonna use a paintbrush. Probably a couple of paintbrushes. Oops. Just got water everywhere. Swap out my paintbrushes because I only have 2 in the water. Well, I did pretty good, y'all. Look at that. This one was in the water upside down. I don't know why I put it in the water upside down. But I did. Alright. So we got that one. I'm going to clean out this stencil brush. I don't think I'm going to need it. And we'll put it back over there. And this one, I don't need that because it's an angled brush. I feel like I need some fabric softener for that. Alright, what brushes do I want to use? Let me see. Let me pick. Maybe this one. That one might make the little lines for the grass. Let's do maybe this one. No. I think maybe this one. I have a little pointy one right there. And maybe that one. All right. I think I got some. All right. So I've got me a few different brushes to choose from. They're all in varying size. I got this one. It has no number. I don't know what it is, or I can't see it. And this one. Not sure. This one says number 2 on it, and it's a flat kind of ovally at the top, and then this one is like a 0. And they're kind of pointy. Because I need to be able to do the little details with some sort of precision. Alright. So, got my brushes. I've still got my little sponges here, just in case I need them. Oh, I did. You're right. You're right. I did. When I was trying to do those dots, that's probably why I put it in there upside down, because I had paint on it. You're right. Alrighty. So, first thing I want to do is, let me go ahead and do my little antennas black. Go ahead and knock that out. Do that. And do the next one. Oh, these are tiny. You probably can't see them. Hello, Patty. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I was on earlier packing those pulling the shirts from our show yesterday, and I started pulling the stuff for Thursday, and I completely got sidetracked. I was talking to my husband, talking to Dylan, talking to Michelle on the phone. I got distracted. These are so stinking cute. All right, little antennas are now black. So cute, so stinking cute. All right, let's clean that. Right. Our bodies, I'm going to use the darker color. I'm just going to use what's in the lid. And I'm gonna use the water on a plate. Let me stack these over here to kind of get these out of the way just a little bit. And then I can put my plate here. So this is going to be a little bit darker. It's not really that noticeable from a distance, but I can see the difference. All right, I'm going to come around this side. It's kind of like floating, but a little different. It's like kind of the lazy way. Maybe not necessarily the lazy way, but... just layering some colors. Alright, we're going to do this one along the top and the edges. We're going to go down the middle. All I'm doing is watering down the paint. I'm going to go down the side. So added the little shading, it's just very subtle. Let's clean out that brush. Then we're gonna get that lighter gray right here, which is Storm Cloud Gray. Oh, let me shake it. We're gonna use what's in this lid. So this was zinc. And we're going to take the zinc, or the Storm Cloud Gray. I'm going to add a smidge of water. I'm just going to go over the little spots. Just a little. And now our little butterfly body looks like that. So black antennas, it's got like some dark, it's got the little light bits, it's got some character to it. It's cute. Super duper cute. All right, let's do the next one. All right, Storm Cloud Gray. Add a touch of water. Ah, it's stuck to my plate. I'm gonna come through, add just a little light. Over the top, around the face. Just like that. So now this one looks like this. See how it's just really soft? It's very soft. You just dilute your paint down. So this is before. It's kind of harsh looking. And then we're just layering it and kind of softening it. It's really, really good. Just add a little water. Just pick you up some little bits of water. And I like to kind of go over it like that. A little bit more. All right, I think it looks really good. The little bodies are great. Fantastic. So cute. Okay, so next is going to be our butterfly bodies. No, let's do our grasses. Since we're done with the shading of our bodies, we just have to do like our eyes, little rosy cheeks, some, you know, additional depth along the areas. Let's do our grass. I'm going to use this brush again. Let's start with this one. And I'm going to grab that lighter this one goes here. That one goes there. I think that one goes there. And I think that this one goes here. Pretty sure. I think that's how it goes. No. No. That one goes there. This one's going to go over here. Okay, so our grass has layers. Where's that green? Foliage green is what I'm going to use. Okay, we're just going to get it out the lid. Same thing with the water. Okay, we're going to get our little plate. We're going to add some water to it. Chunky looking. Looks kind of gross. Alright, so we're going to do that. I am going to touch that up because I just scratched it. Alright. So we're going to go over this one first and then we'll do the back side. So we're going to take our foliage green and our little brush here. We're going to put it in here. Add a smidge of water, like a smidge, just want a little. And we're going to take this and we're just going to go down the middle. That is still too much. See if I can smudge that. I don't think I'm going to be able to. See if I can get some water and smudge it. Yeah, that's a little better. Do I have music going all the time in my house? No. Mostly just at work. This is just a brush with water. Just a little water. Got a little heavy on the other ones. Let's try to do this one a little heavier too. That looks pretty good. All right, so we got a little light, and then we've got our dark. So we've got some light, and we got some dark. Okay. So this one, I'm gonna let it be. We're gonna move on to the next one. So that's gonna go over there. Alright, let's do this one the same. So I've got my water, I've got my foliage green. I'm gonna mix me up a little bit of paint here. And I've got my brush that's just water that I will dip into my water that's right here. So I'm just gonna dip it into my water, and we're gonna go over this. Okay. Go over that. And then just kind of blur it. Go over this one. So instead of it being full coverage, we're trying to make like a, kind of like the way the alcohol inks do. Just wanting to layer little highlights. Go on up into here. I have no idea who's texting me. Somebody's texting. I need more water. Y'all, I'm just doing the shading and the little details and stuff, and then we will be just doing our wings. Basically, that's it. It's not really, it seems like it might be a little challenge, but it's not really very challenging. so this is going to lay over the top of this one. And now we're going to do this one. So this is going to be the back, this is going to be the front. Alright, same thing. Just rinse and repeat. The water is really helpful. All right, last one. This is going to go over the top of that. Super cute. I just want it to look like it's layered. All right, so I think they all look pretty good. All right, so grass is done. Grass is done. Let's do the center of our flowers. I'm gonna do the butterflies absolutely last. Can't see for the writing. You can remove the comments that are in the way. So on my phone, if you tap the little dots, you can take away the chat. I'll show you one more time in case you did not see that. So on your phone, there's 3 dots and it says live chat. Turn it off. Or you can turn it on. It also depends on the device you're watching. Alrighty. So let's clean out that brush. Alright, let's do the center of our flowers. Really quick. Alright, I think I'm going to switch from the sand to the... she's on YouTube. It doesn't work that way on Facebook. YouTube is different. It's different over there. Alright, let's do the center of our flowers, yellow. Okay. we'll use our alcohol markers on the rest of them. So there is the center of our flowers. Here is our hummingbird's, or our butterfly's body. And let's do these flowers right here. And right there. And let's get that last one. I like that deeper yellow. I think it looks better. All right, and then the last little flowers right over here. So we've pretty much done the shading we wanted to do on our green. We just got to do the little final bits on our flowers, which will be really easy to do. We've done our butterfly bodies. We've done the center of our flowers. And now we're going to work on the butterflies. Hello, Claire. Hello, everyone. Clean this out. So far I've only used, what, one brush? Two brushes. Let's see. Just woke up from a nap. Awesome. I am not a napper. Believe it or not. Not a napper. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do this one. I think I'm gonna do this one right here with the pinks, the orange, and maybe the blue. I say orange. It's called Peaches and Cream. But I think I'm going to make my butterfly body be pink with blue and orange, I think. I think. Go ahead and do, this is cotton candy. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't really want to paint the whole thing. Although I probably should just paint the whole thing, because I'm gonna get probably out of the lines. But I'm hoping that when I do the darker color, it'll cover it up. I wanted a pink butterfly. I'm gonna do a blue and a blue with that little orangey, peachy in the middle. I think I might like that. I might end up not liking it. And I'm just gonna do one coat. And we're going to use an alcohol marker to do the little swirlies. Alright, pink butterfly. Let's get my pokey tool and clean that off because there's stuff on it. So much stuff on there. Alright, so we're going to go down the middle of this. We're going to go up this. And around and around. Our little swirl. Clean up the little overpainting that I just did. Don't paint in the lines very well. Let's go down our little line, around. So cute. All right, let me dust that off. All right. Let's do our blue mist. I don't have a lot left. I'm gonna use what's in the lid. Whoops. All right, let's use our tiny brush for our blue mist. This is just a 0 paintbrush. Like I said, you can use markers. I'm using paint. I did disclose that I may not do a very good job. So we got our 2 little spots there, and we're gonna put this peaches and cream. I hope I don't regret it. Oh, I might regret that. I'm gonna do it. Probably should have done yellow. think it looks cute. And then we can do like an outline around it. And then we'll do a little swirly. I think that might be cute. Alright, so this one has pink body, or pink wings. And I'm going to set that. Oh, I just stuck my finger in it. I'm just going to sand the tabs off. Where it like reconnects to the body. We still have to add our little highlights, our little details. We still have to add our eyeballs and do all the things. Add our little bits and pieces. So there's our flowers. All right, I think I'm done with that. Let's do a different color for the next one. Let's do this one. Let's do sea glass. Why not? We'll do that with some purple. Alrighty, let's do all the way around. I said I was going to do them colorful. What time is it? 6:13. Y'all, I gotta hurry it up. I'm gonna miss dinner. So don't want to miss dinner. Painted in the circle and I shouldn't have. So colorful. Don't paint the next circle. Alright. Let's go around our little swirly. Swirly it is. Alright. Let's do the other side. You could probably paint the whole thing just a solid color, but I'm gonna go around. more time consuming. I think I like that, those two purples. Don't mind me, I'm just over here painting. Got out of the lines again. All right, let me clean that. I did make a little bit of a mess there. All right, let's go through, clean up this little circle. I just put my brush in the water and I need it. Back. Pretty colors. Thank you so much. Thank you. I try to pick cute stuff. Alright. Now this one, we're going to pick purple. Let's go with purple petal. I really want to do morning mist too. So let's do our little dots. Let's do our little dots, this purple here. That seems really thick. I probably should have shaken it a little bit better. Purple dots. And then we're going to do, let's see, I think I'm going to do this color in these other spots there. All right, this one is going to be Gentle Heather. All right, done with that. Let's put these lids on. And that does not match. This goes. And this one. And then let's go with this one. Oh, it's kind of similar. It's okay. I'm gonna go with it. It'll probably look different once I sand it. I don't think I've used this color very often. I mean, I've used it because obviously I've used it, but I don't feel like I've used it very often at all. Let's do this side. I think it looks really cute. Try to pick colors I normally wouldn't do, just to see how cute it's going to be. Gentle Heather. This is the color Gentle Heather. It's like a pink purple. It kind of looks different though dry than what I imagined. All right, there's that. We still have to do the little swirlies and all the little details, so just hold tight. Hold tight. Hey, April, I'm almost done.
Okay.
What happened?
Well, this went off the board.
Who sent it?
It's Zach's.
I think his bed on his computer is not right. But Mason worked over there.
Yeah, I don't think this is right.
I'm doing them colorful. They're like little rainbow butterflies. All right, let's do this one. Yellow, sand yellow. Okay. And blue. I think blue. I have colonial blue, but I feel like that's really dark. I think I might change that. All right. Oops. Let's close this up. I'm going to use pens to do little details. They're going to look good when I'm done. They're just still in the progress phase. I wanted pretty pastel colors. It's a pretty, pretty yellow. I love the sand. It's one of my favorites. Is it bad?
It's so slight, but it's enough that it would make a difference.
Is it on both sides?
No, it's just on the left side. But now, like a dummy, I picked one up. Okay, this is bigger. To compare it to the other,
Yeah.
okay, this is bigger. And I
Mix them up.
I got it. No, I got it. I got it now.
She's over there mixing stuff up.
Yeah, I sure did remix that.
All right. I'll clean that up after that dries a little bit. All right, let's start at the bottom here. Let's get this going. I am using the tiniest brush on the planet. Not really, but that's sarcastic. All right. I think I'm going to go home and do absolutely nothing. It's been a very long day. Welcome, y'all. I am really trying to focus on this. I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm beginning to question my color choices, but I'm going to give it a chance, and I think I'm going to make it magical. But I think when we do something that we don't normally do, we instantly are like, this is going very poorly. But we have to keep an open mind and give things a chance. And so I'm trying to focus on what the heck I'm doing. Because I have to remember I haven't done all the other little bits that I was going to do. Oh, yeah. The Crafty Crate? Oh my gosh, y'all should see it. You can't see it because it's a surprise, but if you guys do not get our subscription box, I'm not kidding. I think our subscription box is really good. And I know it's a surprise, but you just really got to trust me. Some people are just not surprise people. They do not want a surprise. They do not want a mystery. They do not want it to just show up at their door and be like, but now, here it is. Other people are like, okay, what is the craft of the month? They love it. I love a surprise. All right, let me go through this. All I can say is the Crafty Crate for May is summer themed, but it's so adorable. It has a watermelon. That's all the hint I'm gonna give you, because I did say to Dylan something about the watermelon, and I shouldn't have said that, but I caught myself. But it's got a watermelon. Go around this little path. All right, all right. Is that it? All right, let's try it. This one's a yellow butterfly. That one's a pink one. That one's kind of a sea glass kind of color. And I think I want to change my choice of blue. Let me go get a different blue. This is colonial blue. I'm going to see about a different blue. I have baby blue. Maybe baby blue. Let's do baby blue. And let's add in a little bit of the mist color, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Baby blue. Oh, this might have been a bad choice, but I'm gonna go with it. Go with the flow. You can tell I don't do a lot of like super random colorful things. We're going to do the purple right there, that purple mist. So blue. If I did this again, I would use paint markers. I would not use my paintbrush. It's so much more challenging, but I feel like it's great practice. And I don't do really good with small little areas like this. So it is what it is. Okay. Letting it be. Letting it be. Let's get that purple mist in there. Let's go through the little swirly part. I got all out of the line right there. Okay, purple mist it is. This is gonna dry darker. And I'm just doing really messy circles. I'm gonna sand this anyways. Oh my gosh, so bad, so bad. I should have done the butterfly this color, like reversed it. That would have been pretty. All right, those I'm done. I'm so done. I'm so done. All right, let's put all these colors away. We don't need any more of these. We are through with that. We do got to paint our little eyeballs. Alright. I told y'all 72 colors later, here we are. Okay, so let me get my alcohol markers. My little stands. Stick that over there. All right, I have alcohol markers here that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to be doing the finishing stuff on this. Okay, so to put those paintbrushes back, I did not use those. We're going to be done with this. I do need my pen for the eyeballs right here. All right, so I need my sandpaper, not the rough one. I need the lighter grit. And I'm gonna start sanding the grass and gluing that together, doing my flowers, putting them on, and we're gonna do our butterflies last because they just need, to sit there for a minute. So the grass is sanded. Let's do our stand. This one, and then there's this. Hello, Queen Mother. Hello, hello. All right, let's get us a green. What green do I want to use? Let's go over this. So we're gonna do green here, green there. It's not really green, it's just gonna look that way. It looks meh. It looks meh. All right, so I'm gonna glue this together. Do not like to hold my finger there because I don't want to stab myself. So gross. So much glue. I am not responsible at all. Not at all. Get your stand, layer your stuff on. I'm gonna stick it right over here. Trying to make sure it's all lined up. Stick it here. Make sure it's glued together, and it's gonna do its job. Okay, so this one gets what flowers? Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. I think it's this one. Should have paid better attention. That one goes there. This one I think goes here. That flower goes with that one, so this goes together here. Okay, so I'm gonna take, oh, let me sand this really quick. So let's sand our flowers just a smidge. Kind of smooth. And let's do them. Let's look at this peachy kind of color. Let's try that. That's cute. go back over those. Okay, so let's peel them all off of here. Okay, that is finished. All right, let's glue on our flowers. This one goes here. Oh gosh, it's already stuck, y'all. There's no going back. Mogyann. 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 They don't have a lid because I tore it off. I tore it off. All right. Let's do this and that. Oh, I just stuck my finger in the glue. These are so, look at that. Do you see how it's just coming together? It's going to be great. I know it is. It's going to be fantastic. All right, let me find a yellow. I'm going to try this one. Where's my white pen? The heck is my white pen? Oh, right here. Of course it is. I just did little white dots on the yellow part. Okay. Dragonfly, it's this one. Okay, so let's go ahead and sand this guy. I hope I don't regret this. It's like a purple. This is like a blue. Never can get it to go back in there. I think I'm gonna have to get my other pens. Let me go grab those. These are Languo. Languo. These are gel, or they're acrylic painting pens. And I'm going to set them over here to the side because I have no space to work. And I could do a much better job organizing my area. Alright. I do need the black pen. And I'm keeping all these out here that I used for the yellow and the flowers and the green and then my white pen. So I'm going to do blue, I believe, on my peachy color here, like stitches, or maybe a green. Let's do let's do the coordinating color from here to here, and we'll do stitches. It's not the same, but it's a color in there. It's cute. I should have done all three of them that color. It's fine. It'll be fine. Not going to overthink it. Let's sand our little dragonfly body. Just a little. And our little antennas. Now let's do some blush on the cheek. we can glue it onto here, but I want to dry this. Hello, Karen. All right, let's find us a pink. Actually, let's see. Maybe do this one. Maybe not do that one. Maybe do this. No. Let's just go with this one. I think this might work. I don't think it's enough. Let's go with this. All right, moving on. Moving on. Oh, I missed a green. Do you see that? I missed that whole green spot right there. I'm going to have to paint it with a brush. It's right there. How did I miss that? I don't even know. Who knows? Who knows? Let me get a brush. Let me fix it. Completely missed it. Right up in there. Don't even understand. How on earth? But how? Wonder if I missed something else somewhere. Okay. For our little body on the side, I'm gonna take my brush and some whites, and I'm gonna water it down. And I'm gonna do super light. Let me dry it. All right, and then I'm gonna do stitches around my stand. Now we're gonna glue this in. Let me hold it here, y'all. Here is the first one. And I think it looks really good. All right, that one's done. I'm gonna let that sit there. All right, let's go on to the next one. Which one is next? Let's do this one and this one. So here is this one, so cute. Our little dragonfly. Doesn't look as bad as I thought it was gonna look. It actually looks really good. Looks so cute. All right, so moral of the story is don't second guess yourself. You can make magic happen. You just got to give it a chance. And let all the details come in together. And I do highly recommend that if you're going to do this set, maybe do them individually, like at different times, so that you don't take 20 years like me. I was going to go home early tonight, and then I underestimated my time doing this. Because I'm extra. Oh, you can do that in an hour or two. Y'all, I've been here 2 hours and 11 minutes. I actually thought that I was going to be done sooner. But I also got distracted and did not get started when I wanted to. So it's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. All right, let's do a little purple on these flowers. Actually, that's blue. I forgot. I have to remember that pen is blue and not purple. Probably should have thought this through a little bit better. No, no, and no. The markers aren't available. If you go to my Amazon shop, there's an alternative when that one's sold out that you can go grab. I'm not liking that at all. Let's change it. Let's change it up. Let's go back to this one. That's better. We're just going to do all of our flowers like that. I'm not liking the different color options. That just looks bad. So let's paint it. Let's just paint over it and try again. It's probably going to bleed through. Of course it is. I'll let that dry and I'll show you the other one. The other one is this one. Lelix. Dual tip, 120. You get a bonus coloring book. I haven't started using these yet. Lelix. Same thing, alcohol markers. All right, let's try this. Try again. There's a spot right there. Get my pen, my paintbrush. Let me paint that green right there. I just dropped that in the floor. All right. Okay, this one goes on to the front. Where is that stand? What did I do with the other stands? What did I do with that? Oh, they're right here. Duh. Come back to that. All right, let's glue our pieces together. I'm gonna add glue to this one. Okay, got our stand. Let's glue this on top of here. And let's stick it in the stand. Make sure everything is going to line up properly. With our stand. Okay. let's do our flowers. And this one I think goes right there. Oops. Almost. All right, this one I think goes here. So cute. Whoops. This one took far longer than I anticipated. All right, the flowers are on. Let's do our body and our wings. So here's this side and here's this side. I'll have to sand the edge once I get it done on the edges over here. Like in the middle. Duster. All right, let's do, let's see. What do I want to do? Let's do, it's like a coral color. Just do around. It looks purple, but it's blue. Not really what I was expecting. And then let's do, let's do a pink. I'm out of the line so bad with my paint. It is literally what it is. I have no answers for that. Other than I just am not good at painting in the lines. Zero excuse for that nonsense right there. All right, let's pull these off of this tape. And my pieces broke, as you can see, they cut in half. They didn't break, they're just separated. This one did not break. All right, that one's gonna go there. This one's gonna go here. And we need to do our body. Oh, that butterfly's really pretty. I forgot my little stitches. That's pretty bad. That's better. All right, and then let's do a dot in these. And then here and here, 2 dots. That's pretty good. So my wings look like that. They're really soft. It's really pretty. All right, now for this guy, we're gonna do the blush cheek. Let's see if I can throw this away. All right, here it is. It's just super soft. All right, we need our paintbrush for our white wash. And you can see here on my plate that it really dries down almost like non-existent. Just gives us a little highlight there. All right, let's do the little eyeballs. We'll have to do those again. But that is so cute. Look at our little butterfly. So soft and fun. You know, I wasn't sure about my color choice. But I'm just saying, like, look at how cute this is going to be. They're just going to be so fun. So fun. You've been busy crafting today? Well, good. That's a good thing. It's a great thing. I have been busy crafting this afternoon, but I've been busy doing other things today. I'm almost done, y'all. We got one more to go. One more to go. Let's glue everything on. Is this not the body that goes? Of course it's not. Y'all, it's the wrong body. It's the wrong body. Let me fix it. Let me fix it. I should have checked that. I was not even paying attention. Goodness gracious. Bless it, bless it. All right, let's get our white. Goodness gracious. I have no words. No words for myself. That right there got a little harsh. It's a little much, but I'm gonna let it be. I told her an hour ago I was almost done. Well, you know what the great thing is? This whole set will be finished, and y'all will have a photo to inspire you. right, let's put it together now. Now that we have the right body. I mean, how cute. I just cannot even stand it. Just how cute that is. We have one more to go. Oh, goodness. All right, I didn't do the edges. I got some paint on this edge, but I'm just really done. I'm ready to go home and I'm hungry. I'm tired. Oh my goodness gracious. Here are two of them. Finished. All right, let's do the other one. The last one here. It's gonna be this guy, which has already got glue on the back of it. Let's finish it. And our little flowers. We're in the home stretch. I will never learn my lesson, y'all. I'm not even kidding when I tell you. I don't have a guess. I don't have, like, don't ask me how long it's going to take you because I am not going to get the answer correct. I will get it wrong every time. How long will you be? 4 or 5 hours. That's also my concern about our craft retreat, like crafting with friends, is that my perception of how long it will take us to do a project is completely wrong. I will get it wrong. Actually, let me just pull these off of here and sand them. We will not be doing super complex crafts, but we will be doing stuff that is fun. All right, let's do our grass. All right, nothing's peeking out that we missed. Okay. Oh, it goes like this. That's right. All right, let's get our stand. Glue this on to there. Same problem. Do extras. I'm telling you. And then I get so disappointed in myself because I'm like, you should know better. You're with yourself. Like, oh, I'll tell my husband, oh, I'll be home for dinner. I'll be there. And then it's 7:30. Oh, goodness. It is what it is. There ain't nothing I can do about it. Try better next time, which I always try better. Just don't always get better. That's the other part. I try better, but I don't always get better. All right, let's glue on our flowers. All right. This one is going to go on like so. And that one's going to go on like so. Oh, I didn't get it close. That's pretty good. We'll let that be. Well, on the bright side, we did the body already, so that's a good thing. All right, let's get our little wings. He does. He really does. That one's done. Can actually say we're in the home stretch. We're almost done. Alrighty, so let's do, we need, let's do this color again. But I'm going to do around this with the pink on this one, around it on this one. Alright, and let's do a different color on this. I got out of the line. Right there. So there and there. Let's do a green. No, let's not do a green. Let's do a purple. No. Let's do maybe this orange. The bottom. That's kind of colorful. And let's do like a deeper green, maybe. Let's do a green. let's do, I did pink. Let's do pink around the purple again. That's pretty. Oh, I should have used that other pink. All right, yeah, stitches. I couldn't help myself. I had to do little stitches. Little white dots. And the wings are finished. Hallelujah. Let's do our stitches around our stand. Glue this sucker together. Call it a day. All right. So I need to sand the back of this. Because I already got glue on there. My eye got a little messed up. Such a shame. All right, are we ready? Are we ready? There it is. I'm like, where's my butterfly? Pay attention. So pretty. So glad I did not underestimate myself. Actually, I did. Glad I trusted the process. Little body. Look at that little cutie coming together right there. Oh gosh, it's so cute. Oh my goodness, y'all. Y'all, this set is, it's a set. It's in the shop. It's new. We just released it. And you should go get you one. Because these are too stinking cute. Okay, let's let that dry. Let me clean this up so I can show you how it looks. I only ended up using this one pen. I'm going to put it back. All right, let's stick that in there. And this. And that. And this. I feel like I'm missing one. Thank you, Valerie. I appreciate that. All right. Let's put all the pins away. I'm just going to stick them in here. Lid on. The blush away. blush brush away. And clean that. It just had white paint in it, which is fine. Did I drop on the floor? Oh, the tape. Alright, let's put that one back. That goes here. This one goes here. These two get put away. That one gets put away. See, it's leaning. Gotta pay attention. I want to show you how they look. I'm going to take a picture and show you guys because you just do not get to see justice with this. They're too stinking cute. I just have to move all my colors out of the way. Put this over here, put this here. Oh my goodness gracious. Let me get my riser. What did I do with it? I put it somewhere. Where is it? I don't know. What did I do with it? It's missing. We're going to use this instead. We're just going to use this little thing here. We're going to rise this up. Raise it up. Stick it up there. Put our little plants around so you can see how cute it is. Take us a little picture. Let me get my phone. And let me take a photo. Oh gosh, we need the other grass on the other side. We gotta balance it. Needs to look like it's in a whimsy little area. Oh my gosh. Y'all probably cannot see. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can slide it over this other camera. Let me see. Can I slide it over? Let me move this. My cutting board's gonna want to fall. Let me point my camera down just a little. Oh, oh, this camera. It's like a webcam. That is so cute. Look at this one. Why don't want it focus? Focus on what I'm showing you. Do your job. These cameras do not want to focus at all. I just want you to know that. Look at that. It keeps wanting to talk about this back here when I'm like, no, look here. Focus here. There we go. There we go. We got it too. Nope. Nope. Do your job. Do your job. Do your job. See, it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop that. Okay, you get the idea with this one. Okay, let's go to the next one, see if we can make that work. All right, here's this one. I'll make it focus. There we go. Look how cute it is. Sorry with the autofocus. All right. It's the only way I can show you guys just how cute these are. See my lines? They're not perfect. Look at that shading. Look at the little details I did. So cute. So cute. So cute. Not perfect, but done. Not perfect, but done. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that one. Took forever. 14 years later. I'm going to take another picture. Oh my gosh. Ain't it so cute? So cute. I will take another picture. I'll post it for you guys to see. I'll do it. I'll do it so y'all can have some inspiration. Which is so cute. All right, you guys, if you want to check out the butterflies, they are in the newest collection. You can comment the word fresh if you're on Facebook. If you're on the YouTube, it's going to be in the description, like in the the description of the video. You can find it there. So go check it out. I love them, even though it took me 3 hours. I am in love, and I hope you like them too. So thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to head home. Y'all enjoy your evening. And again, comment the word fresh if you're on Facebook. Go check those out. They are the Butterfly Garden Sitters set, I believe. That's what she called them. Loads of cuteness. Well, thank you so much. All right, y'all enjoy your evening, and I will see you guys next